Well, turning to some other news now, and Emmanuel Macron is supposed to be the leader who never backs down. But faced with protests and violence, he did just that. France's president has suspended a rise in fuel tax, with his prime minister saying no tax should put unity in danger. But will it be enough? Sky's diplomatic editor Dominic Waghorn reports now from Paris.
The unrest against the French government has spread to schools and colleges. In Toulouse, a fire began as students started protesting there. There were college demonstrations in Marseille and at the Sorbonne in Paris, acts of solidarity with the wave of protests that has swept the country.
We stand with the yellow vests because we can relate to their fight, which expresses a total feeling of being fed up.
They're called gilets jaunes, or yellow vests, ordinary French people wearing them to protest a fuel tax rise and a general squeeze in the cost of living. 4 weeks of protests have seen hundreds wounded and a number killed. Throughout, the government has vowed not to back down, but by this afternoon, the Prime Minister seemed to be doing just that.
I'm suspending these tax measures for a period of 6 months. This anger has deep roots. It's been brooding for a while. It often stayed quiet out of reticence or pride. Today it is being expressed with force and in a collective way. One has to be deaf or blind not to see or hear it.
But will that be enough? Booed as he toured the site of rioting in Paris, French President Emmanuel Macron now has an approval rating below 30%. The man who won French elections in a landslide is seen increasingly as aloof and out of touch, say analysts, and politically tone-deaf.
He wants to act quickly. When you are president, this is not the way to go, because obviously you have to explain and explain and explain. And this he has not been that keen to do, and I think he's paying the price.
Authorities are braced for more trouble, pondering their next move. Outside Paris City Hall, there was sympathy from Parisians for the gilets jaunes protesters, up to a point.
What I don't like is the people who break, who destroy, who damage the richness of France.
They're right. Everything does cost a lot of money in France, and they are absolutely right to protest about that. And the government should be listening to them.
The rest of Europe is watching closely. If Emmanuel Macron, the poster boy of European liberalism, mishandles this, then it could fuel populist anger and unrest, not just in France, but across the continent.
Emmanuel Macron insists his reforms will make France richer and restore its economy eventually. Can he make that happen quickly enough, though, to retain enough support to implement them? Dominic Waghorn, Sky News in Paris.